Hello everybody and welcome to the Friday night DDNet After Dark stream. We are going to play Hyrule Warriors this week. The reason being that Nintendo's announced a new one and that looks very exciting, so I've decided to dust off the original as it was released on the Nintendo Switch. Gosh, I like this game. I like this game a whole lot and I'm looking forward to chatting with people as I play it. So I've actually played through a little bit in the last couple of days, a couple of levels anyway, on a restart. So I'm going to save you all the earliest levels in this game, but we are going to play through a couple of the story stages, and yeah, it's a little bit in. Because, yeah, the first couple of stages are not particularly interesting, but it gets very good after that. So we'll give people a moment or two to jump on and say hello. Hopefully there are some people around that want to chat Hyrule Warriors, both this game and the sequel that's coming. And, yeah, we'll get going with the stream soon enough. Ah, hello DDRAM, you're here at the start this tonight. Excellent, I managed to grab you on Twitter before I got going with it. How you been? How's your week been? I'm not going to have opinions on this stream today, as I have learnt. If I have opinions, I get yelled at. I had a video that went a little bit viral this week that I'm a little bit bitter about, so I'm not going to have opinions today. Honey Select, yes, Honey Select, that's a masterpiece of a video game, that is. Honey Select Warriors. Koei should partner up with the developer of Honey Select to make a Honey Select Warriors. That would be great. Yeah, let's not pull in the Reset era peeps. Let's let them have an afternoon off me. So yeah, let's give them a break. They've been very busy telling me their thoughts the last couple of days. Anyway, Hyrule Warriors. Have you played Hyrule Warriors, Diddy? Are you a fan of the Dynasty Warriors series in general? This one is definitely one of the better offshoot the licensed Warriors games that Koei makes a lot of. This one's definitely one of the better ones. So, yeah, looking forward to showing everybody this game. Oh, you don't play Zelda nonsense? Well, this is not Zelda nonsense. This is Warriors nonsense. You're going to enjoy this game. Alright, let's jump into it, shall we? Press any button. So, yeah, there's quite a few modes. For people who haven't played this yet, you can get on your Nintendo Switch. It's very good. I highly recommend it. There's a whole bunch of different modes you can play through. But we're going to go into the Legend mode, which is the story bit. And like I said right at the start of the stream, I've actually completed a couple of levels already, just the early introduction ones, which are not so interesting. So tonight we'll play through the more interesting ones. We'll jump over to this one, where we can play as my favourite character of all. Yep, Lana. She's my favourite. It should be pretty obvious why, I think, just from that portrait image. And we've got a couple of special tomes here. Let's go with that one. Lana's good. Lana's good sort.
The leader of the resistance in Faron Woods was a young sorceress named Lana. She was of the same clan as Sia, who had summoned the monsters to Hyrule. Lana had been fighting Sia's army since it arrived.
So this other Hyrule Warriors that Nintendo has announced, it's going to be very different to this one. This one takes you through a lot of the plots of the previous Zelda games, whereas the next one that's coming in November is very much focused on the Breath of the Wild lore and narrative. So they're going to be entirely different games, but the basic action will be much the same. You'll get to have different characters to play with.
Only one solution remained: stem the tide of monsters by closing the Gate of Souls. The heroes headed to the Valley of Seers to put an end to the bloodshed.
Alright, so there's the battlefield. As anybody who's played a Warriors game knows, that's the red dots are the enemies, the blue dots are your allies, and you're going to have to run across the whole battlefield, killing as many dudes as possible, capturing territories, and slowly turning the map blue. Let's just go into it, shall we? Ah, hello, and welcome to the stream. I wonder how the new one will play. Yes, I would imagine it will play much cleaner than this one because the Warriors series actually does improve quite quickly. The development teams do a lot of work on it, so basically after you play a couple of them, you try and go back to the earlier ones, and they do feel a little bit different. So, yeah, I imagine the next one will be quite good because the basis is already here with this one. This is a very good plain game, but I think the next one, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it definitely has the potential to be something special. Looks good too. The art style they've used, taken from Breath of the Wild, is really attractive. Alright, now apologies in advance if I take a little bit to respond to things as we play along, because this has been an action game. It's a little bit harder to just talk in the middle of things. I did try and do a Warriors game on a stream quite a while ago. It was Dynasty Warriors 9, and I struggled to pay attention to both the chat and the game as I was playing, but I will do my best. So, capture the 2 vital keeps. So you can see there the little green flashings, they're the ones I need to capture. How easy can you mod nudity into this game? You can't mod into Switch games, unfortunately. There's no modding options, so no nudity in this game. Actually, it's relatively restrained by Koei's Tecmo standards in terms of the fan service as well. I would imagine it's because the Warriors element, the Zelda element meant that they didn't want to exactly go over the board with the fan service, so there's not that much of it. Relatively restrained by Koei standards. Switch is great. Switch is the best console of all. I love my Switch. Seriously think the Switch is excellent stuff. Oopsie daisy. I exploded. The good thing about Warriors games is, because I haven't played this that much for quite a while, it's like a bike. You never forget how to play them once you start. Oh, Lana got treasure. So one thing I really like about this game is the way it does put all these kind of little these little Zelda elements into there, like the chest opening animation. That's directly from Zelda, which is lovely. Okay, so I need to defeat some big bad. Where was he? He was over here somewhere. Yeah. Capture the outpost. Okay, now, I think he was over here. Let's move over. There he is, Volga. Volga's not a good dude. Where'd he go? There he is. You need to appreciate the artistry of the Warriors games. They're all excellent. Excellent work, these ones. This is an excellent game. Excellent, excellent. It feels really good. The combat system. The Warriors series always has the reputation for being, you know, empty button mashes and whatever, but yeah, between the combos, the way that the characters each have their own different feel, this one feels really good. There we go. Oops. Is there any difference between her and Cooler? I don't know. Cooler in what? All the characters in the game do feel differently. So just got to capture this last base here. Oops. Blow that up. There we go. Once we've captured this base, we've finished the first part, the first major mission within the context of this level. There we go. Done. So you can see, if you look at the trailer for the next Warriors game, the next Zelda Warriors game, you can see that it is definitely an improvement in terms of the visual style, the graphical style of the new one looks much better because it uses the Breath of the Wild assets rather than this more generic kind of Warriors style. But this game is certainly not unattractive. The character models are really nice. The speed of the thing is really good too. Flying around. Okay. So there was those tentacle things. And you need to avoid those. They are not your friends, these tentacles. Capture this base while we're here. Oh no, that's just a boss we need to beat the boss anyway. Or the sub-boss. Beat him. There we go. Deal with that. Now. Oh, that's locked. Where do I need to go? I need to go that way. Ha! That'd be right. I went the wrong way. I can't actually... Oh, okay, let's deal with all of this. I can't hear what's going on because I've turned the sound off, so the stream doesn't get an echo. And I'm probably going to make mistakes about which direction I need to go and stuff. But anyway, we'll beat these guys because there was obviously something about them. That was priority. That's why they had the little flashing icons. There's another one. Beat this one. There we go. So I went and helped my ally there. Got the health back. One of the things I always really liked about the Hyrule Warriors, and I'm certainly hoping the next one will do the same, is the way that you have kind of competing priorities to play during the map. Some of the Warriors games are a little bit more straightforward than other ones. Some of them actually do a really good job of giving you a couple of different things to focus on at once, and then you need to put priorities down. So it has a little bit of a tactical angle to it. I'm certainly hoping that the next Hyrule Warriors does that, because this game did a particularly good job of that. Always giving you a couple of different things to worry about at once. So we can go this way. No, it's locked. What do I need to do? Escort. Oh, I need to escort the engineer. This is what I get for not paying the proper attention. Let's deal with that. There's an engineer somewhere around here. Down here. Here we go. He's in trouble. Let's help him out here. We help him out, then we'll be able to make progress because the engineer will build us a bridge or something. Flowers, yes, Flowers is doing good. I'm enjoying that. I'm now about 2 hours in, so hopefully this weekend I'll find a bit more time for it. I did have to do another visual novel this week. I don't know if you saw the review. There's an Aussie visual novel that was released called Quantum Suicide, which was excellent. Very good, very Danganronpa-like visual novel. Very much worthwhile. That took a bit of time off my week, but I do have time, hopefully this weekend, to make more progress with Flowers. That's my goal. I need to go and help up there and down here all at once. Go away. There we go. Submission successful. Rika. Rika's the glasses girl from Flowers, isn't she? about to lose the keep, so I better go protect it. This one here. Could use a bit of support, I guess. Yeah, Rika's not my favourite from Flowers so far. She's a nice character. They're all good characters, but yeah. Not my favourite. I can't remember the name of my favourite. Yeah, the brunette. Alright, so I should have defended this keep. Ah, there's a spider thing somewhere around here. What happens is at some point during the level, a spider shows up. And if I can capture it, or if I can defeat it, I get bonuses. It's somewhere around the spider web if I can find it. But probably not right now. Decided to get busy with capturing another keep. Where is he? There's the boss. So to capture the keeps, you have to defeat a certain number of enemies within the keep. Once you do that, the boss shows up. Once you defeat the boss, then the keep becomes yours. So now I've captured that. Need to go and help that engineer now. Alright. Thought I already captured this. And took it back. Alright, there we go. Oops. That engineer is in a lot of trouble now, but I've just rescued him, so there we go. Now he's healthy again. Right. Now we'll stay with him this time, so he'll go to that bridge and fix it up for us. It's funny, with Breath of the Wild, I haven't actually got off the introductory plateau. I still have never... I have the game, and it's just sitting there waiting for me to finally find the time to actually play it. But I've never actually got past the opening plateau. As embarrassing as that is. The tutorial, I've never got past the tutorial of that game. I need to find the time for it. I know I really should. Especially since there's now a Warriors game coming in that ties into the narrative. I really, really need to find the time for that. But... Ay, time is of the essence, isn't it? Oh, there's a thing there, so I can blow that up with bombs. Just very Zelda-like there and get myself a little treasure chest. Oh, you did much better than me. Yeah, you got so much further than I did. I think I'd enjoy it if I just found the time for it. It's just, yeah, finding the time for things. A game of that length, because it does look like it'll be a pretty lengthy adventure. Got so many new games to play. So next week the the stream will be a very super fan servicey thing. There's a Moro Chronicle called Crystal. Is it Chronicle or Crystal? It's a dungeon crawler from Compile Heart that's super fan servicey. I've got that to review. I'll have embargo will lift, I think, by the time the stream starts next week, so we'll have a lot of fan service to look forward to in our stream next week. And that'll be a time sink and a half. But I'm looking forward to it. I quite like the previous one, which is on Switch. Oops. Oops. Do-do-do-do. What kind of fan service? Compile Heart style fan service. Compile Heart at its absolute most fan service-y. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about there. Oops, got zapped. Don't like those enemies. Right, yo. So might as well capture this castle while we're here. What do I mean? Haven't you played a Compile Heart game before? There we go. Capture myself the base. Ooh, treasure chest time. Grab some loot. Just defeat this enemy first. There we go. Dark Nut. Dark Nut dead. Okay, let's grab that treasure chest. What kind of game am I talking? I'm talking about the Compile Heart fan servicey JRPG. There we go. Got a boomerang now. Can toss that around. How do I change weapons? Good question. How do I change? Oh, it's already changed for me. Cool. Boomerang! I need to go and help out. There's a flashing green thing there. It is... I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. It's just a Compile Heart does fan service. There we go. Jump down here. Big lizards to die. I mean, if you've played Sunako's... or if you played Compile Heart games, if you played Hyperdimension Neptunia and whatever, you'd know the kind of fan service they do. It's just that. Just pretty extreme. By fan service, by Compile Heart standards, it's pretty out there. No nudity or anything like that, just pushing boundaries as far as anime fan service goes. It's good fun, well at least the last one was, so I'm looking forward to seeing if this other one holds up to the standards of the predecessor. There's one of those down. Where's the other one? Where'd he go? There he is. Big lizard die. Whoops. Got flamed. Ah, there we go. That'll kill him. Bang. Or not. Almost. Go away. There we go. Big lizards are gone. Dealt with. Moro Crystal or Moro Chronicle, one or the other. There's one that's already out on Switch. I think it's Chronicle, perhaps. And then Crystal's the one that's coming out next week. Or it's the other way around. Crystal's the one that's already out and Chronicle's out next week. I can never remember which is which. But that's... that's the one to look forward to. It's very funny. They're very humorous themed. They're not designed to be titillating, of course. Compile Heart games never are. They're just more done for the laughs. But it is pretty good at it. Alright, so now I need to go and capture the base. I've done all the major missions that I need to. And I now have the task of going capturing the head base at the top of the map. But while I'm here, I might as well grab this. Convert it to my side. One less resource for the enemies to deal with and to draw on. I told you it was funny. They're funny games, that's the point of them. Okay, so let's go up here. Oh. Still can't get into there. What do I need to do? I've forgotten what I need to do next. What do I need to do? Cut down the vine wall. Oh. You can use your boomerang for that. There we go. I swear, if you don't play a game for a while, you just forget the silliest things. Okay. Now it's time for the boss. Alright. And now that's the boss. So this game actually has some pretty impressive boss enemies. And then you need to defeat them, much like you actually have to defeat boss enemies in the Zelda games, in the mainline Zelda games. They have particular weaknesses to items, and you need to use the right item to beat them. Oops. Okay, so I better go and deal with that enemy sooner rather than later. But I can't help myself, I've got to capture this base. Now that I'm here, I have this thing, I just have to capture every base. I can't leave one behind. Let's just quickly deal with this. There we go. Plus there's a treasure chest there anyway. Worth capturing. Or maybe I needed to anyway. I can't remember if the item that I need to defeat that enemy is... No. No, that's just a heart piece. But that's a valuable treasure, as anybody who plays a Zelda game knows. Alright, so now let's... Yeah. Okay, cool. Right, so we jump down here, and there is boss monster. Now, how do we defeat this one? I honestly can't remember. I think we throw boomerangs at it. I think. And then attack it. Ah, there we go. So whatever I'm doing is right. Build that shield up. Once you destroy that shield, then the boss takes huge damage. Oops. There we go. Come on. I can do it. It can do it. Attack fast, attack fast. Oh, not quite. Almost. Ah, he's going to disappear on me. Alright. Well, let's deal with this boss. The sub-boss. Now, where did he go? Where did he go? He pops up again somewhere. There we go. Oh no, he's got multiple locations, so I need to go and defeat all of them. as quickly as you can. So we'll deal with this one. One down. Gotta work fast. Another one. Two down. Oh, he's back. Where'd he come? Where was he? There he is. Got him. There we go. Now that'll pull in, and it's weak. Oh, cuties! What a controversy that movie has turned out to be. Bad timing for me too, because I just said in my video that Netflix doesn't take that many creative risks, and that movie's certainly proving to be a creative risk to leave it on the stream. Leave it on the streaming service. Yeah, I don't know if I'm particularly interested in seeing the film myself. I'm going to work on the assumption that it's not what a lot of people are accusing it of. As uncomfortable as it might make people feel. Right, there we go. See, super attack. Got him. Defeated the boss. That should be it. Yes, mission complete. So there you go. About half an hour for that mission, that level, that map. Pretty good. Lots of action. Oops, two pieces of the Triforce just got stole. A C, spelt with a C, not an S. Is the baddie of this particular game, at least at the moment. So there is an awful lot of contents in this game if you do buy into it. This, on the Switch, it is the definitive edition, which means that it has all the DLC and various additions that they made, because it was originally a Wii U game. Then it was also ported to the 3DS, but the Switch one has the visual upgrade, but also it's got a huge amount of stuff in it. There is dozens and dozens and dozens of hours worth of gameplays in there. If you haven't yet experienced it, it will certainly last you a long while. Some usually, as usual for Koei Tecmo, very lovely production efforts with the visual style, and they do a great job on limited budgets, Koei. This Warriors formula of theirs has been very successful, because they can take it as a basis and apply it to pretty much everything. I wrote an opinion piece, well, it wasn't really an opinion piece, it was more just a retro reflections thing on on Sailor Moon games earlier this week, and I then realised that a Sailor Moon Warriors game would be absolutely amazing. So that is my new campaign. I'm going to pester Koei Tecmo to make us a Sailor Moon Warriors until we get one. There has not been a Sailor Moon game for quite a while. That's why I wrote the article. I've been playing the I've been playing the Brawler on the Super NES a little bit recently, and I just realised that for such a major media property, we haven't had a Sailor Moon game, that many of them at all, and we haven't had one for quite a while, which is odd. Sailor Moon does lend itself nicely to video games. Anyway, that's a bit of a digression. If you do tweet to Koei Tecmo, feel free to let them know that we want a Sailor Moon Warriors game. So that was, this is still very early on in the game. I think there's about, from memory, and it is quite a vague memory at this point, I think there's about 20 or 30 levels in the main story itself, especially with the additional stuff they added for the Switch. So this was level 3, 4. It's quite early on in the game. And you do get to, at this point, so the level we just finished now, as you saw, they all got kind of time warped and thrown into different periods of Hyrule's history. So now you actually get to go through various key moments or locations of the Zelda games of yore and play through kind of key moments in there. So that's how the game kind of links into the Zelda heritage before coming back to the location that they used for the Warriors game in particular. There we go, at the end of that, like with all Warriors games, you get a lot of treasures and things. Lots of upgrade options in these games, of course. Lots and lots. You can spend too much time on those. Right, so, like I said, they've got 3 different... The story now branches off into a couple of different directions. And Twilight Princess, that one's, you know, that's set in the Twilight Princess world. That one's set in Skyward Sword, and then that one is Ocarina of Time. All with different playable warriors and all that kind of stuff. But what we might do is jump into that one. First these are all the different characters I've got unlocked at this point in time. There's quite a few, as you can see. These are just upgrades I can do, just running through a couple of easy upgrades. There we go, so keep running through these. And I will just level the character up a bit. Right, so we might as well do that one. That was this is an extra level that was created for potentially the 3DS one as well as the Switch one, but definitely the Switch one. You play as Linkle, which is a silly name, but it's the, you know, a female Link, and they could have just called it Link, really. I don't see why Link needs to be a gendered name. Link works for both male and female, but anyway, you do get to play as Linkle. Yeah, and this was a new character they added. This is a Koei Tecmo original. And she's cool enough. I wish that she actually got to lead a proper Zelda game. Yeah, Linkle is great. I hope she does get to make a return. Thanks for dropping in. I hope that was interesting. And yeah, check out the rest of it. We're going to play through this additional level with Linkle. So yeah, for the rest of the stream. So enjoy. Have a good day at work. Stay safe. Have a great weekend if I don't speak to you beforehand. And we'll continue on now. Linkle. Yes, Linkle is the real Link. That's my headcanon too. Actually, I'm pretty sure Linkle was in the 3DS one as well. I think the way it worked was the Wii U one was the original version of this game. Then they made that 3DS one and they added Linkle as part of that to give people a reason to upgrade and then or to buy it again. And then they created the Switch version which had all the contents in it, so she came with it. I'm pretty sure that's the order it went. Koei Tecmo is very good at re-releasing existing games and then re-releasing them again and re-releasing them a third or fourth time, so each time they add more stuff, but yeah, very good at reusing existing games.
She dressed the part in her green tunic, equipped with her trusty crossbows and the ancient compass her grandmother had bestowed on her. Linkle set out from the village. This treasured compass and a crude map were all she had to guide her way to Hyrule Castle. In no time at all, she found herself lost in the malevolent forest. An imp in a curious mask appeared out of nowhere and stole Linkle's precious compass. That
Yeah, green tunic's a great camouflage, didn't you know that?
her destiny.
Meld right in with the background. No one will ever see you. You become a real chameleon. All you need is a green tunic. Doesn't matter what else you wear either, just the green tunic. Right. Here we go. So this is a bit of a side story. It's not related to the main narrative as such, but it's a bit of a bonus. That character is obviously from Majora's Mask, and he plays a bit of a villain here. You don't want to pester the chickens. The chickens are your allies. See, fighting skeletons this time. And Linkle uses a crossbows as a weapon, which is pretty neat. It's pretty handy with them too. There we go. What do I need to do? I need to go up that away. Follow the little flashy things. There we go. Grab this outpost. Make it my own. There's the Skull Kid. Deal with him. Well, he's gone away. There we go. That's now mine. Oh, it's a ghosty. Don't like fighting the ghosts. can be annoying. Anyway, let's capture this keep. Do I think that games will one day be used to teach human sexuality? I'm pretty sure that's what Honey Select is there for. I think it's already doing that. But if you're talking about using video games as a educational device, I would be very surprised about that. The parents would flip out, as you well know. When peony burns off the bourgeoisie, friendly animated. That works too. What am I doing? I now need to head on up here, chasing the skull kid around. It's going to disappear again now. Yep, see, told you, disappears. Playing a hide and seek with the guy. Grab the boss, make this territory my own. There we go. Cool. Treasure. Give me my treasure chest. Pizza Hut. There we go. Keep grabbing those and I'll get to level up soon enough. What do I do next? Where do I go next? I need to capture the keep and find a skull kit. Okay, so I need to go and capture all of those little flashing green keeps right now, starting with this one. It's weird. This is one of those games that you don't play for a while, then you pick it up on a whim, and for me it was because they announced the new one. I just picked it up at a whim and it's so much fun. These games are just so much fun. I came to Warriors games a bit later than most people. My first Warriors game was Samurai Warriors 3 on the Wii. For the longest time I just ignored them because they had that reputation for being button mashers. People always chalk them up as button mashers, and I just ignored them. And then I started to play Samurai Warriors 3 and realised that they're a lot more than that, and the rest is history. I haven't missed one since. Never listen to the reviews, in other words. And I say that as somebody who writes a lot of game reviews, but, you know, find a critic that you like and who reviews the things that you like in a way that you like, and stick with them, because yeah, there's an awful lot of niche games out there that are so much better than the reputation allows. Grab that outpost. Now, where are we going next? I need to... Oops, maybe... There we go. Unlock that. That should give me... Oh. Deal with this outpost captain. Capture the outposts. Always capture the outposts if you can in a Warriors game. Alright. I haven't played Custom Made 3D, so I'll take your word for it. I assume it's a game I probably enjoy, but I actually have not played it. It's a ghost again. Stupid ghost. That'll deal with it. Ghost dead. Cool. Alright. So... now I want to... go down here, I think. Oh dear, there's lots of enemies here. Cool. So that one down. I like how the chickens are your allies in this game, in this level. Yeah, if you ever annoy the chickens, which you can do in other levels, they become the worst of worst enemies. But in this one, they're your allies. Cuckoos, that's what they're called, isn't it? In Zelda lore, cuckoos. Grab this outpost, so that's mine now. Now, where do I need to go? Up there. I'll grab that one. This is where I need to go next. Seems to be Pose here. Yep. Pose being the ghosts. Down 2 ghosts. Okay, now I need to... where was he? He's over there now. Playing games with me, he is. Lots of ghosts there. Okay, let's deal with those quickly. Then we should be able to go and try and deal with the Skull Kid. Alright. Up here. There he is. Ah, now he's hanging around now. Alright, let's get you defeated. Oops, didn't help out. I didn't complete one of the side quests, so unfortunately I lost an ally in the cuckoo chick, but since I'm about to beat the boss here, I think, I don't think it matters. Where'd he go? Oh, he's disappeared off me. Pain. Where'd he go? Where did he disappear? Might as well grab the keep while we're here. There we go. Oh, there he is. He's down there now. Alright. Chasing, chasing, chasing. Let's get rid of that ghost. Lots of little chickens. Guarding my keeps. We just zip on through here. Ignore those enemies. Because down here, I've got a Skull Kid to deal with. Right, you, stop. Let's get him this time. I don't think he can retreat now, so I've got time to finish him off. There we go, I did it. Defeated him. what's it like to be in a real life romance compared to a game? Yeah, it kind of works a little bit differently. I actually celebrated my 10-year anniversary this week, so which was funny because both my wife and I nearly forgot until the last minute, but we remembered right at the end, so we didn't miss it. But yeah, 10 years, long time. Victory! Linkle got the victory. And so that is our introduction to Koei Tecmo's take on what a Zelda character should look like. She's pretty cool. Do like Linkle. Even if she can't read a map.
Linkle left her village, vowing to restore peace to Hyrule. In her hand, she clutched her grandmother's precious compass. But before long, a mischievous imp had stolen the treasured possession. Linkle chased down the imp and tried to retrieve the compass. And then, something strange happened. As if in response to her struggle, the compass began emitting a mysterious light. It seemed to be reacting to her. Linkle recovered it, hung it from her neck, and vowed never to lose it again. The compass's light was quite a mystery to her. She didn't know what secret power it might hold. Whatever the case, it had to be a sign of her status as the legendary hero. If she could harness this power, perhaps she would fully realize her destiny and save Hyrule. Her faith renewed, Linkle continued her quest.
And there we go. So like I said, that's a bit of a side story to the main plot of this Warriors game. She's a bit of an extra character, but she is neat. And her levels are pretty interesting and good fun. A good bit of a good break. Not sure if I've unlocked another one. There's more that come later on. And on that note, it's probably a good place to wrap this stream up, since if I start another one, it'll be another at least half an hour long. Thank you very much for tuning in to this. Hope it was enjoyable. Hope you're looking forward to the next Hyrule Warriors as much as I am. If you haven't played this before, grab it. It's definitely worth a while. You'll get a lot of entertainment out of it if you haven't played this before. And if you have played it again, if you have played it, dust it off and give it another go. Just get yourself nice and ready for when the next one lands in November. I hope you have a great weekend playing lots of games, everybody. Hope you've got some fun visual novels, Japanese RPGs, rhythm games, whatever is your vice. I hope you have a good weekend ahead playing it a lot. Thanks as always for tuning in, and we will see you next week. Have a good weekend.